Hi viewers, my name is Bisola and this video is brought to you by DelonApps, one of the fastest growing offshore call center service in the number 2 English speaking country in the world, and that is Nigeria. Now in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to get a customer service job in Nigeria, even if you don't have any experience. If this is your first time watching our video, I'd like to tell you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us a thumbs up, make sure you share this video with people that would love to build their career, because I know you have friends that would love to do that. So please don't just keep this video to yourself alone. Click on that share button and share with friends. Now moving on, a call center is a place where customers' interactions are handled. It serves as a bridge between a service provider and its customers. Now, little secrets: call centers can hire fresh graduates or even undergraduates as long as you've reached the minimum requirements of the call center company that you want to work with or for. So you don't have to worry even if you don't have a work experience, because you will have a chance to work in one of the call center companies that you apply to. However, there are some things that you need to consider before applying for you to get hired. So for you to get hired, you must look at the factors before you apply, just so you're sure that you are qualified for that call center job. Also, what I want from you is to pay close attention till the end, because I'm going to be sharing important vital points that will be helpful for your career. Here are 4 tips to land your dream job in a call center. Now, tip number 1 is to look for call center job offers around you. Here is a quick question for you. When is the best time to start your job search? Well, if you know me so well by now, I guess you already have the answer to the question. And it's before you graduate from the university. Not a lot of people can cope with school and work at the same time, so I'm not saying get a job while in school. After all, my question was about job search, but I'm saying it's brilliant to start your job search while in school. So search for companies you'd like to work with after you graduate. Obviously, the job will not come to meet you at home. You must go for it. So you can search for jobs on jobs.delon.ng. I'm going to leave the link below in the description. You can also try out social medias like Facebook, LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, go create one, build your profile. Also, the easiest way to get a customer service job is to walk into call centers around you. Who knows, you might just be right on time. You can also search for call center companies on Google, and that can help you locate the ones that are closer to your area. Then they might invite you for an interview. It's also advisable to apply to 3 or more companies to improve your chances of getting hired. And when applying, make sure you read the job descriptions, know the requirements, and be sure you meet those certain requirements before you apply. Otherwise, you might be wasting quality time. Now, tip number 2 on how to get a call center job in Nigeria is to research about the company or their hiring and interview process. So let's say you already have met the qualification and minimum requirements of the job. Make sure you research about the company's hiring and interview process. Know what kind of services they offer. Now, do they do more of sales or just customer service? You have to know what kind of job you're getting into. You can ask around, you can check out those who have worked in the company before. This is actually easy for you to do if you're on LinkedIn, and it's also very important for you to do this because you have better chances of getting accepted if you know how the hiring or interview process goes. I know the basics are the same for most of the companies, but there are companies that employ certain tests and exams that you can prepare for ahead of time, and you will only know that if you have researched beforehand. And obviously, if you get to prepare for those tests or exams, you have a better chance of passing them. Okay, So tip number 3 is to prepare your resume or CV. Now, a lot of people take this for granted, and I wouldn't like for you to make the same mistake. So do not just go to companies without preparing your CV. Do not underestimate your CV. You must highlight your skills. You should keep it brief. If you're a student, your CV shouldn't be more than a page. Keep it brief and concise, and make sure that you highlight other things that you need the employer to know about you. Also, be sure to have the requested requirements, and this is very important because a lot of people forget one or two requirements that would have been requested. And companies might ask you for your transcripts, your school records, or your NYC discharge certificates. They might also ask you for reference letters, and if you've worked or volunteered before, they might also ask you for your certificate of employment or your pay slip. Now, either way, make sure you have all the basic requirements and make sure they're complete. Now, the fourth tip, which is the last but not least, is to brush up on general knowledge and practice call center interview questions. Now is the time to brush up your communication skills, your typing speed, your spellings, your grammar, and so on. All of this will help you to get hired quickly. Like, these are the common things that hiring managers are looking for in candidates. Now, also, you need to practice likely questions that you will be asked during the interview. You'll find a lot of updated articles on jobs.delon.ng. I'm going to be leaving links of some of these topics in the description below. Please do well to check so that it's easier for you to locate them. In those articles, we discuss interview questions, interview mistakes, and how they can be avoided, how to negotiate your salary during an interview, how to answer tell me about yourself question, and a lot more topics on interview questions. Okay, so practice interview questions before you apply for any call center job. It will help increase your chances of getting hired quickly. Remember to keep practicing. Even if you get rejected in 2 or more interviews, keep doing your best and never give up. Never give up. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, I just attended this interview and they didn't like me, I got rejected, and then you're like, maybe I should just go start a business, maybe I'm not good enough. You need to keep practicing. You need to place your head high and then keep practicing, keep doing your best. Like I said, never give up. And that is all for today's show. I hope you learned a lot. Thank you for watching. If you're a student, fresh graduate, or an experienced professional, kindly visit jobs.delon.ng today to find your dream job. And if you'd like to learn more about our call center services, please visit DelonApps.com. If you like the video, consider subscribing to our channel. Click on the subscribe button below and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.